Hi, everybody. Welcome to the CEO Energy Forecast for the month of December. I'm Emily Ahrens. Today, we're going to be reading 3 cards. And for those who are live with me, I have YouTube and Facebook. Whoever is here with me live can also win a chance to get their own card reading. So this is my own card deck, the Angels in Your Biz Oracle card deck. So before we get started, I want you to put down below what you think is going to be the card that's for you. Card number 1, card 2, or card 3. So what I would invite you to do is just drop into your heart. Let's take a few deep breaths. So we're going to read a cards. We're going to do a little energy activation. We'll pick some cards for folks who are live. So let's take a few deep breaths and just find maybe a question that you have. Is there a question that you have coming up for you in terms of, the energy in December? And then put down in below card 1, 2, or 3. I will reveal them each individually and then what they mean collectively for you for this month. The cool thing about these monthly forecasts, I do them every single month, usually around the first of the month. And it just kind of gives you the extra edge and advantage to see what's coming up so that you can be more aligned and feel more abundant and connect with what is going to help you become more successful this month ahead. The other cool thing I wanted to announce is I have a special event coming up, which is called the Karma Cleanse. It's happening on New Year's Day. I'm going to be doing a broadcast live from YouTube, and there's an amazing workbook that comes along with it. It's this really strong, very intentional ritual that I've been doing for over the last decade, and it never disappoints. So I welcome you to join me. It's emilyahrens.com/karma 2026. All right, let's get this party started. So folks who are, whether you're hopping on live or replay, just put in the card 1, 2, or 3, and I will reveal them. So card number 1 is pivot. Tune into what feels good. Tune into what feels good. And I see some folks who are putting card number 1 in. This is that feeling. And I don't know about you, but for me, I've been feeling like typically around this time of year, I have already planned out the following year's like content plan, my launch schedule, what offerings I've got. For me right now, I'm like a blank slate for the first time in a really, maybe ever, long time, but maybe forever, that I'm just really tuning into my intuition, where I feel inspired, where I feel led, where I feel my community needs support. And so it's not necessarily for me a pivot, it's more of a deepening. And you might be feeling a pivot where you might be called to let go of certain services or offerings because they just don't light you up anymore. And so you're shifting into something that does feel better. I would highly recommend paying attention to your body, your energy, and how you react, how you respond when you think about your different offerings and services, or just things that you're selling. Card number 2 is support. Your angels are here for you now and forever. Support. I really love this card. It's a great reminder you're not doing this alone, even though you feel like it sometimes. Guides are kind of coming in saying there's always a part that feels a little bit separated, but then there's also a part that's done it before. It's already been created. And so part of you is actually remembering the steps you've already taken. You already know what to do. You've already achieved it. You've already done the thing. Let's remember. So let's take a moment and start to tune into the places that you feel you are lacking support, don't have enough. Let's tune into those places and call in a little bit extra support to really reveal and show itself to you, both physically and energetically. So like actual people coming into your life and the energetic support that's of your higher self and your spirit team. Calling that in now. Card number 3, oh, they're all part of the same suit, is grounding, refresh, and reset. Refresh and reset. So this card is reminding us that we can't stay in our head all the time. There's a shift here. So when you are grounding yourself, you're going to be getting outside, taking a breather, literally putting your feet in the ground, or on the ground, I should say. This reset is a really good opportunity for you to find that flow state. So you're not like pushing, 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 pushing. You're listening, right? Your first card was pivot. So we're starting to shift into what feels right for me, what feels good. We are supported in whatever choices and changes that we're making. And then really ground ourselves, rest. There it doesn't need to be a whole period of like just pushing, pushing, pushing and never stopping. There's an opportunity to really find your flow state. Know that everything is going to work out in its perfect divine timing and it's all working out as planned. Okay. So, card number 1 is pivot. Card 2 is support. For those who missed it, card 3 is grounding. How these all look together, let's just sit here for a moment. Pivot, support, and grounding. Pivot, support, and grounding. See if you can drop into your heart. Notice which card is really jumping out at you. Pivot, support, or grounding. And part of the message that's wanting to come through right now is having a bit more courage. Like, you have this one life. You can't keep wasting your time and energy considering all the options, overthinking things, unclear, unsure. Like, get the clarity, get that discernment, be bold, be audacious, put yourself out there in ways you've never lived before. There's this message that I've been really tapping into recently, which is like, we have the privilege of being alive and making choices and having free will. That's a privilege. And so we don't want to waste it. We don't want to piss it away just day after day, like, oh, another day, dreams not fulfilled. Come on, let's not do that. December is really urging you to get yourself into a place that you want to be. And there are opportunities to see like what could open up for you in January. What's ready to be opened up and revealed? What's ready for you to just like follow it? If you had no cares in the world, no worries about judgments from other people, no hesitations, no second guessing, no overthinking, what would you do? What kind of questions would you start asking yourself? What kind of actions and behaviors? And I know, like, this morning I was out for a walk and I was walking really fast, had my weighted vest on, and I'm going through the tall grass, and I'm like, ah, I've been like, I've been feeling like I want to like get back into better shape. I'm like, I'm out here, I'm kind of sweating, but I'm not like feeling as strong as I used to, and I want to really do better. So it's like, okay, well, put a plan together. We can't just wish and want for things to change, but not change our actions and behaviors. And part of that is also our identity is like, do I believe I am the type of person who can have it all? The success, the fitness, the health, the vitality, the relationship, the wealth, like all of it. Yeah. And I think that part of this is coming in to share with you the more time that we spend in our imagination with the life that we want to live, the more that our life begins to bring it into our reality now. And one of the things I heard today, which I loved, was, and I forget where I heard it, was like our energy, it's like a 3D printer. So the more our mind is seeing things, our energy is like pulling it in like a 3D printer. It's just it's just making it line by line. So whatever you spend your thoughts on, that is what your reality is beginning to create in front of you. So we have to be very intentional with the kind of reality that we are creating. So for folks who are live with me, this is the opportunity to get a card if you would like one. I love these 3 cards for us right now. And also, I don't know if I mentioned it, but I'm doing the Karma Cleanse on January 1st, emilyarons.com/karma 2026 to register. It's completely free. You can join anytime, but I would register soon and get your workbook and everything get prepared. It's always one of my favorite events of the year. So if you'd like a card, just put card please into the chat and I will be focusing on people first come, first serve. And I feel like I want to do a little bit of like a light activation with this. So maybe I'll read a few people, do a little energy work, and then read a few more people. Sound good? Cool. Michelle and Ariel and Tanis, hello. All right, I'll read each of you. So, Michelle, you got be the magnet, harness the power within you. Um, Kind of like what I was just talking about, which is like you have this one life. Live it. Really, really bring yourself to a place where like I'm just hearing like no fucks given. Like just go all out, okay? Ariel, simplify. How can this be easy and fun? This life that we're living, and I love this for everybody too. How can this be easy and fun? Oftentimes we're going to rely on our brain to come up with solutions. Our brain is only going to come up with the solutions that we've already done, we've already lived it, we've already know how to do it, and it's not innovative and it's not interesting and it's probably not fun. So this is where your intuition is going to jump in to make it innovative and to say, listen, I want to do this, but I want to have the time of my life. Okay. How can this be more fun? That's the kind of energy I want you to start asking, because your guides are like, you want to be set up for next year to have more fun. This year you didn't play enough, you weren't having enough fun. So we want it to be part of every question that you ask your guides is like, like if I'm going to ask for one question, can I also add in like the fun piece to it? And then Tanis, soulmate client, your dream clients are in your heart. Kind of like I was just talking about, that 3D printer of whatever you're setting your mind to, it's going to show up in your reality. So be clear about that. And of course, there's bajillions of meditations inside of Mastering Ascension that you can use to really cultivate that connection with your soulmate client. And then Linda, visibility. It's safe to be me. I have a number of clients who are working on this exact thing right now, which is like, holy crap, this is my destiny. This is my calling. This is my purpose. Oh, I got to go do it. And it's scary. And like, I think if that's the whole point, like if it weren't scary, then everybody would be doing it. And I think some of it we have to get over ourselves. And the feeling I'm getting from spirit for myself, but also it's coming in for you right now, which is like, what if everything just opened up, all the doors open up, opportunities open up, connections open up, you got like connections and fame, and you're impacting millions of people. Like, wow, what would that feel like? Expect that. Okay, so start opening up to that reality. um Linda, visibility is safe to be me. Thank you. Yes, that's very true. Yeah, thank you. You're welcome. You're welcome. Love that message. Great. I'm glad you love it. So let's take a moment and just call in some light and energy for this month of December. Let's see what wants to come through. I call in the highest, most crystalline, pure white healing light, filled with the highest healing vibrations. I ask for this light to surround this space, sealing it as a sacred healing space and allowing us to receive everything we require from this session, allowing us to open up to our next level of clarity and discernment, allowing us to embody our higher self, our highest soul mission, sharing our wisdom, our truth on this planet at this time, raising the level of consciousness with harm to none. Thank you, thank you, thank you. There's this energy that's like wanting to come all the way up and around us. So imagine us in this beautiful bubble of white healing light. Fill it around your space, around yourself, and then feel as we connect in this ethereal plane, this sort of opening that we're all together this is white light is encompassing all of us. So feel this activation as we gather together. Imagine like we're in this beautiful stadium of light. All right, so let's open up this energy, this container. Good. The energy is a little bit different. It's like we're being pulled in multiple directions. Is there any information that is in their highest and best interest to know today? I'm hearing stay the course. This is a month of distraction. Seasonal changes, weather pattern changes, holidays, expectations, and you know, we're coming close to the beginning of a new calendar year. But don't let that intimidate you. Guides are saying, let that be inspiring for you, but not everybody's new year begins on January 1st. It is technically the calendar new year, but it doesn't always feel like that for all of us. So allow yourself just to be in a winter, if that's the season your body feels like you're in. Allow yourself to go with the flow. Allow yourself to listen to your body. Allow your body to speak and for you to listen. So if you're guided towards more exercise, different kind of food patterns, different environments, different friends, different types of activities that you are doing, just follow that and just do the things that really light you up and are very fun for you. Follow what makes you feel happy. And feel free to say no. And if you need to learn how to say no, imagine somebody that is really good at saying no and asking them in your mind, how would they say this? How would they say no to this? And don't worry about pleasing everybody. You can't please everybody. So focus on pleasing yourself. Bringing this next level of light, of prosperity, of universal abundance. And guides are asking to explain universal abundance is not just the financial abundance, but the abundance of love and health and healing and vitality and nutrition and friends and family and fulfillment. There's so much to universal abundance. It's beyond just financial. And so when you only focus on financial abundance, you can feel sorry for yourself because you're not even looking at all of the beautiful blessings that are here in front of you. The blessing of your life, the blessing of friendships and family, the blessings of a roof over your head, the blessings of clothes on your back. There is so much to be grateful for. Focus on what you have, not on what you are missing. Breathe that in. Allow your body and energy field to be filled with light, with love. Give yourself a chance to open up to universal abundance. Feeling that swell in your heart, in your aura. Feeling that calling inward of more things that you can celebrate that bring you joy. Thank you. Is there any other messages that they require right now? Stay grounded and stay true to you. You don't have to follow what everybody else is doing. Just let that go. Old paradigms and old systems are dying out left and right. So focus on yourself. Focus on today. Let your intuition be your guide. That is going to be your edge over the competition. Just do the one thing today that inspires you. Thank you. When you're ready, take a few deep breaths and come all the way back. Now, we didn't do any kind of deep healing. We were just channeling a message. And I love that message for everybody. One of the things that I was just feeling into in the last couple of weeks was having an email and a sort of series called Wins Wednesday, which I'm going to be starting tomorrow to my email subscribers. I'm going to be sharing on some other platforms like my what's it called? Substack and LinkedIn as well. I'm going to start sharing some of the wins from my clients. I realize, I really don't do a very good job of sharing these profound wins that my clients are experiencing. And one of the things I do within my group programs is we start every group call with a celebration. So we go around the room, everybody celebrates something. It doesn't have to be business related. It doesn't have to be personal. It can be about whatever. But what that does is it tunes your brain to go, she's going to ask me to celebrate something. I better be ready for it. And so you start looking around your life and in your business for things to celebrate, knowing it's coming. And so when you know that there is going to be a cue to celebrate something, you start to really attract more things to celebrate. And so I wanted to celebrate some of the wins of my clients. I'm not giving away all their identity, but I am sharing some very personal stories. And I have about 4 of them already scheduled for this month of December. I'm going to just test it out, see how it goes. It's really fun to share whether it was, about visibility, whether it was about, feeling that they were blocked financially and all of a sudden making more money. Somebody who was wanting to create a 6-month package and having no clue where to start and like how to price it, and then having like super clarity and not just increasing her price from where she started, but like doubling her price, more than doubling her price from where she started working with me in the way that we've been working. And other stories too. It's really nice to share them. And I hope that it inspires you in your life and in your business to be able to, number one, celebrate, but also see yourself in some of these stories. And if you need support, you can always reach out. So thank you. This was fun. I got cut off from the first time I tried this, and that's okay. I made my way on live and all is well. I hope you guys can make it to the New Year's Karma Cleanse. Again, it's emilyaarons.com/Karma 2026. And it's completely free. So tell your friends. We're going to be doing it live this year over on YouTube. And part of why you want to register is I have a workbook that comes along with it. You can totally do it in a journal, but I have really specific prompts that I don't want you to miss out on. And plus, it's really cool to have it printed out that you can like look back at it. Plus, we do a whole ritual that you're going to set some of it on fire, which is always great. So anyway, thank you all for being here. I really appreciate you. If you guys did come to 2 weeks ago, the Intuition Summit, thank you if you were able to come. That was a lot of fun, and man, it was inspiring me in so many different ways. It's kind of bananas. It was a catalyst for a lot of big ideas coming. So I hope you have a great December ahead, and I'll see you guys soon. Lots of love. Bye for now.